Willow Woods detective team was born. Forming the plan. The four friends gathered at the clearing under the big oak tree. Ollie spread his wings and took charge. "I will fly above the treetops and look for clues from the sky," Ollie said. "I'll use my super sniffer to track down any suspicious scents." The case of the missing moonlight. In the heart of Willow Woods, something very strange happened one night. The moon didn't shine. The forest was pitch black. Bella the bunny wiggled her nose and squinted into the darkness. "I can't see a thing," she said, hopping straight into a bush. "Ouch!" Bella yelped as the bush rustled. "Who put that there?" "No one put the bush there, Bella," said Freddie the fox. He had the best eyes of all the forest animals, but even he couldn't see much. "The moonlight is gone." "Gone?" gasped Bella. "Vanished." Freddie nodded, his ears twitching. "Gone and vanished. That sounds serious," hooted a voice from above. It was Ollie the owl, perched on the tallest branch of a pine tree. He was wearing his tiny round glasses, which made him look very smart. "If the moonlight is missing, then we have a mystery to solve," Ollie declared, "and we will solve it together." From nearby, a tiny voice added, "Count me in." It was Tammy the tortoise, slowly emerging from her cozy shell. Tammy wasn't fast, but she was always curious. And just like that, the Willow Woods detective team was born. Forming the plan. The four friends gathered at the clearing under the big oak tree. Ollie spread his wings and took charge. "I will fly above the treetops and look for clues from the sky," Ollie said. "I'll use my super sniffer to track down any suspicious scents," Freddie offered, wagging his bushy tail. "I'll hop around and check for strange things on the ground," said Bella, hopping in place excitedly. Tammy thought for a moment and then smiled. "And I'll think really, really hard." The team agreed. Everyone had an important role to play. Finding clues. The friends spread out across the forest, each searching for signs of the missing moonlight. Ollie's search. Ollie soared high into the sky, where he spotted the moon peeking out from behind a big, fluffy gray blanket of clouds. "The moon is still there," Ollie hooted, relieved. "But why is it hiding?" He circled lower, keeping an eye out for anything unusual. Freddie's search. Freddie sniffed his way to the riverbank, his sharp nose twitching. Suddenly he froze. "Big footprints!" he exclaimed. The prints were large, round, and pressed deeply into the mud. "These aren't normal footprints," Freddie said to himself. "Whoever made these is big. Really big." Bella's search. Bella hopped around the bushes and trees, her sharp eyes scanning for anything shiny or out of place. She spotted something caught in a branch. "A silver feather," she gasped, plucking it free. It shimmered in the dim light. "I've never seen a feather this big or this shiny before." Tammy's search. Tammy, meanwhile, settled on a comfy rock in the clearing. She gazed up at the sky and thought very, very deeply. "If the moon is hiding," she said slowly, "maybe someone made it hide." Then she thought about snacks, sharing the clues. The team met back at the oak tree to share what they had found. "The moon is behind some clouds," Ollie reported, "but it doesn't look like it's moving." "There are huge footprints by the river," said Freddie, his tail wagging. "Much bigger than mine." "I found this," Bella said, holding up the silver feather. "It's shiny and huge, like it belongs to something magical." Tammy blinked slowly. "I think someone might have borrowed the moon," she said thoughtfully. Ollie put the clues together. A feather, big footprints, and a missing moon. It must be Glimmer, the giant bird. The suspect Glimmer was a giant, glittery bird who lived in a sparkling nest on the other side of the woods. She loved shiny things more than anything else. Of course, Ollie exclaimed. Glimmer must have taken the moon because it's so shiny. But the moon belongs to everyone, Freddie said, stomping his paw. We have to talk to Glimmer and get the moon back, Bella declared. Tammy nodded slowly. It's time to visit Glimmer. Confronting Glimmer, the four friends set off toward Glimmer's nest. It was a long journey, especially for Tammy, but the team stuck together. When they finally reached Glimmer's nest, they saw the giant bird sitting on top of something round and glowing. It was the moon. Glimmer! Ollie called, flapping his wings. Why did you take the moon? Glimmer tilted her shimmering head. Oh, I didn't steal it, she said in her sweet musical voice. I borrowed it. Borrowed it, Bella said, hopping closer. Yes, Glimmer said. The moon looked so lonely and cold all by itself in the sky. I thought it might like to rest in my nest for a while. Freddie shook his head. But we all need the moon's light. The forest is too dark without it. Oh dear, Glimmer said, looking worried. I didn't think about that. Returning the moon. The friends explained to Glimmer why the moon was so important to the forest. Glimmer fluffed her feathers nervously. I'm sorry, she said. I'll put it back right away. With everyone's help, Glimmer gently lifted the moon with her beak. The moon was
Thanks for watching this interesting kids radio. Oh, if you like this radio, subscribe the channel to get notification when other